welcome to the Light Door Tarot, where the reader is bubbly, but the readings can get dark. Now, I am going to be working on... Holy crap, we're at Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, September energy check-in. Now, let's see what's going on with our Sag friends. Whew. The moon. Okay. What you thinking about? Two of Pentacles, making a decision, are we? Juggling two things, are we? Nine of Swords, wallowing in our misery, are we? Ace of Cups, perhaps contemplating a love offer or a new opportunity of any sort. Ace of Cups is usually about matters of the heart, though. Let us see. Seven of Swords. Are we doubting something, are we? Or is there some energy of deceit somewhere? High Priestess, use your intuition. When in doubt, use your intuition. See, the thing about being intuitive is that our heart, our minds, sometimes they disagree, but our intuition's like that way. And then the heart's like, no, I don't like that decision. I don't like that choice. I don't like that direction. But when we don't listen to our intuition, we put ourselves in some pretty shit shit situations, and then we're like, freaking knew it, you know? So how many times does it really take, realistically, for us to finally get it through our heads that we need to follow our intuition? Am I right? Yeah. I went through that a lot, where I was just like, but my heart and my mind don't like that. We don't like that. But the intuition's like, but I feel what I feel, man. My spidey senses are tingling, man. And then mind and heart's like, no, vetoed. We're gonna do what we want. And then later on down the line, it's like, ah, crap. I knew this. I already knew this was gonna happen. Well, if you knew that it was gonna happen, then why'd you go that way? Stupid. So anyway, the moon, contemplating. Two of Pentacles, juggling a decision. Nine of Swords, you're in anguish about this. Ace of Cups, but it's a love offer. Seven of Swords, something about you doesn't trust it, though. High Priestess, use your intuition about it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Use your intuition about it. Ace of Swords, decide. The decision needs to be made one way or the other. Ace of Swords is usually about quick communication, sometimes harsh, but it also represents the truth. Out with it. What is your truth? The Fool, taking a leap of faith. And then we have the Sun, which is about ultimate happiness. So whatever decision it is that you are working on, your intuition already knows which way you need to choose. It's just a matter of actually coming out with it. Ace of Swords. And then actually taking action about it. The Fool. I don't see any bad outcomes if you're making the decision from a place of your intuition. The Empress. Daughter of Pentacles. Oh, I forgot to say it out loud, but I'm trying to clarify the Ace of Cups to see what this is about. Why is there such a hang up? Daughter of Pentacles, it also seems like whatever direction you're thinking about going, another hang up is the material things, stability. Perhaps the direction that you're thinking about going is going to lessen your resources somehow, or maybe it doesn't come with enough resources. Maybe it doesn't pay enough money. Something like that. Father of Swords, discernment. Yep, again, use your intuition, use your discernment. Yep, they've got nothing left. That's all they have to say. You already know what decision you want to make. Your intuition is already guiding you that way. It's just a matter of following it. Any words from the pendulum? W R I T E. Right. Right what? They don't want to say. Don't know who that was for, but only thing that they had to say was right. That's an interesting choice of words. I got nervous for a minute there when she picked W first because I was like, any words from the pendulum? And if she said word, I was going to take a crap in my pants intentionally. Anyway, can I? That don't feel right. That don't feel right in the hands. That's what she said. There we go. That did something. Okay. All right. Two. Wise salt and summer. Wisdom, grit, preservation. Wise salt is the sacred ingredient of preservation. In due time and with due experience, the alchemist slowly develops these granules of wisdom that can someday be passed to another. Salt retains, preserves, and absorbs. It brings complexity to flavors and grit to slippery roads, such as the magic of Sal Sapient. Someone who carries wise salt is immediately recognizable. Their true words hold meaning, their stories are deep and true. They have wisdom that cannot be attained by any other means than decades of pain and pleasure. You may experience wise salt through the elders of the community. When this card appears, know that everything you are going through will be of use down the line. Alchemically, you are being brined. Preserve what you can, let go of the rest, and lean heavily on your elders. Fullness, vitality, sensuality. To experience summer is to be embodied. The summer air kisses every crevice of our body, opening us up in ways long forgotten. Lust, desire, laughter, sweat, physicality. These are all expressions of summer's fullness shining through. When this card appears, know that the senses are heightened and the work is nearing full expression. It may feel as though things are electrified or about to burst. Keep in mind that, like all the alchemical seasons, summer will soon pass. For now, everything in your narrative is fleshed out, and the story has just another chapter or two until it begins again. So revel in this time of ripening and rhythm. Celebrate, gather, connect. Whether the season is literal or metaphorical, let yourself be swept into the pulse of these hot and heavy nights. Something that came to mind as I was reading that one is to not get washed away by chemistry. Because that's another thing. I've been through this myself. But chemistry will not make up for a lack of communication. Chemistry will not make up for a lack of dedication. Chemistry will not make up for a lack of loyalty. Chemistry will not make up for a lack of effort. Chemistry is not everything. It is a very important foundation to have if we're talking romance here, but it cannot overshadow everything else. I have learned through experience that you never let chemistry take over your brain. You never let chemistry take over your discernment or your intuition or your judgment. Even when it hurts, even if you're scared. No matter what you are feeling, you should always choose to make the decision that aligns with your self respect and your self love. And not even in like an arrogant, fuck them kind of way, but rather you have to let your love for yourself and the work that you have put into unfucking yourself take priority over anything else, no matter how you feel about it. So, yeah, with that one, really make sure that it's your intuition that's doing the talking, not your hormones, not your heart, not even your mind. Tune into your intuition, and it will help you make the right decision. And I can't tell you what your intuition is going to tell you because that's for you to figure out. Good luck. If you like what you saw here today, like, share, comment to help me out with the algorithm, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you get notified every time I post a video. And I will see you in the next one.